I made you look
Slave to a page
in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where the gangsters? Where the dimes at? Hey, Nas, Braveheart. I mean, they were saying Braveheart, but as a kid, I used to say, Hey, Nas, Hey, Nas.
It's like my aunt still fucks with me because I was saying, damn. Don't go Jason Waterfalls. like the guy's name was Jason. And she was like, don't go Jason Waterfalls.
And you was doing the dance and shit.
Yeah, dog, I swear.
Don't go Jason Waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Jason Waterfalls. That's classic. I'm singing that tomorrow all day. I'm singing that tomorrow all day.
I'm going to be like, hey, Nas. Hey, Nas.
I swear, if I ever catch a Nas show or I meet this nigga in person, I promise you, I'm speaking it into existence. Because I got a song in the cut right now. Hold on, excuse me. I just called on.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I never started a pod like that, but we already rolling, so we starting them off straight like that.
Listen. I had to read this text from my man right quick.
I like it. Read it out loud for the pod, bro.
My man say, yo, this is from my man King Naj. Salute King Naj, man, out in Seattle. He's from Charleston, South Carolina.
Shout out.
BDMR, Blue Diamond, you know what I'm saying? He out there doing this whole thing. He got some tour dates coming up, but me and him was talking about, he put me on, and I'm not even going to say the website because I'm not.
Everybody knows what Pornhub is, man.
No, it's not. Hey, Nas!
Don't go, Jason. What?
Nah, but he put me onto this website where you can holler at booking agents.
Damn.
And you can get put onto shows like Currency and fucking Jack Harlow. Like you can get put on the shows. And it don't cost you a lot, but you probably like got to do something like sell tickets or something like that. I'm not gonna talk about the website. Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about the web. I'm not gonna tell about the website, but it said
game, just a little game.
He put on Facebook that he hollered at the people. He talked to a booking agent, and they got him booked for a couple of shows, and they're also seeing where they can put him in the very near future. So I asked him in the comment section, I said, did you have to pay any money? Is it the website? And he hit me, and he said, I just called the number on the IG page of, We Book Bands on Instagram. We Book Bands. Artists,
Book Band.
check them out. And asked about the dates I was interested in. I believe you have to sell some tickets for the show, so you have to buy a minimum. I'm upstairs in your house right now, and my Wi-Fi signal was kind of low, so I can't see the particular flyer that he sent attached to this. Otherwise, I would show you guys. But we book bands.com,
yeah.
Or matter of fact, .com on Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram.
Look them up on Instagram and then click the link in the bio, which is probably going to be webookbands.com.
Yeah.
But yeah. I thought it was the other website that I didn't want to tell you guys because y'all don't need to know about it. Right?
Only I can know.
I'm going to tell him. I'm definitely telling him. But yeah, man, what's good, brother?
Tell y'all.
It's the Waterfalls podcast, baby. This how we starting it.
Yeah, we starting it like this, man. We doing something different. You know, if you don't know, I don't know how you don't know, but
now you know.
Royalty in the building, man. This dude's been killing it for years and years and years and years, man. Like we were talking before the pod, man. For the past 20 years, if it was like when we was back in the day open micing, bro, if I showed up and I see him, I'm like, well, it's gonna be a rough night. He show up, see us,
but that's
gonna be a tough night.
You gotta tell the truth though. That's only competitions, right?
Yeah, that's
that's mad competition.
No, it's wholeheartedly healthy, awesome competition. You know what I mean? Like we want to see each other do better. Like it was like, you know what I mean? When you show up, I'm like, I gotta bring my A game. You know what I mean? It ain't no like, oh, this man here, you know what I mean? Like I'm about to kill this man. No, I'm like, this man's about to kill it. And I'm going to be in the crowd, jumping, jiving. I'm gonna be. If there's a vote, I'm voting for him to win. I ain't voting for my damn
Likewise.
self. You know what I mean? I ain't
I'm
gonna
voting
vote
for myself too. I'm voting for myself.
Yeah.
I'm voting for
myself
me.
and him.
Right. But like
But this before we go, because I never got to the intro, but this the man. Charleston Royalty, man. Good to have you, bro.
So I was over here trying to record us doing that intro just now, but my phone was acting crazy. Man, yo.
iPhone. You got an iPhone?
I actually have one.
Oh man,
I'm upstairs in your house.
Me looking stupid. You better get an Android.
I'm upstairs in your house in an undisclosed location in the backwood parts of South Carolina.
And upstairs is actually the second floor basement. So we're upstairs from the second floor that's underneath the first floor. That
we're in
underground.
Like we're in a whole.
Yeah, we built our house upside down.
Literally. Kind of like the pyramids. Everybody think it's a pyramid, but it's a diamond.
Yeah, hey.
So. He
but just dropped gems, literally.
We'll get to that later. Like what you think is the top is actually the bottom, but we'll get to that later.
Ooey.
But yeah, man. Big salute to you, man.
Appreciate that, dog.
Feel me?
It's good to see you still rocking too, man.
H2O.
Oh, H2O. They don't even know about that.
They don't even know about H2O.
A lot of people do, but.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't. You know what I mean?
Water
a lot
boy.
of people don't. I changed it to Water Boy after I saw the what was it? Remember that show Gangland?
Right.
I used to watch that shit all the time, like in high school and all.
Right.
And my name was, or right out of high school too, but my name had always been H2O. Before that, it was Stretch, but then Stretch was like mad early, and my homeboy gave me that name. So when I picked my own name, it was H2O, and then. That damn Gangland shit, there was a gangster disciple out of Chicago, a well-known one, and his name was H2O. This was like 7 years after, kind of the same shit you kind of went through, you know what I'm saying? It was like years after they showed that documentary, and then I was like, oh man, because I know like that shit, the Gangland was heavy in hip-hop culture at the time.
Yeah,
like everybody was watching it, so I was like, they're gonna think I'm stealing this man's name or his clout. Or what? Even though he's a gang member and I'm a rapper, it'd be like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Back then, that shit was kind of frowned upon. It's cool if they're dead. You know what I mean? Like you can name yourself Montana or like fictional or dead. You know, Gotti like was done being Gotti. He's not dead, or maybe, but you know what I'm saying? Like Anyways, I had changed. That's when I changed my name to Waterboy, and it was I wanted to be Spigot though, but I didn't think a lot of people.
Yeah, like that would have kind of been right on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have had a culture situation going on right there. Spigot. You know what I mean? They were like, whoa.
Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
I
like
a water spigot.
Yeah, you would have had a whole culture situation.
Then like I found out this is crazy. Like, how do you spell spigot? Like, we're just Southern. It's not even a spigot. It's a spigot. It's S-P-I-G-O-T.
Right. It's spigot.
Spigot.
Right, but people say spigot.
We say spigot down here.
Spigot.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, turn the spigot on. Turn the spigot off.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
and with that being said,
but
it's a whole situation.
I can't say the other word. I had to add the ET so I could say it.
You feel me? Like,
You caught that though, see?
Right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I mean, life is taking us some places, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely do. Like, where, tell the people, like, who you, because I tried to give the intro, but we ain't gonna, it don't seem like we're gonna get anything structurally done. We're gonna get things actually done. You know what I mean?
Shooting at the hip.
Yeah,
man. Shooting
let's go.
Bow, bow.
But where you from, man? Where you from, and what's your name? Like, tell the people that don't know you from my podcast.
All right, so you mean? Well, I'm not telling nobody here my government name.
No. No. Yeah. Hey,
hello everybody.
What hospital?
My
were you
name,
born in?
right? Yeah, like I was born.
Yeah.
No,
Were you 8
but
pounds,
no, man.
9 ounces?
Yeah, I was actually 9 pounds 7 ounces.
Damn, you a big ass.
I was a heavy ass baby. You know, it was predominantly the package. You know what I'm saying? God delivered it. I signed for it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, six of it. I mean, six of it, you know.
Yeah, like 6 to the pounds, you know. was down here.
And about 3 of the ounces.
And 3 of the ounces, you know, was all head. But no, man, me, man, if for those that don't know me, I'm Soldier. Everybody calls me Soldier. Musically, I went by Soldier Boy before Soldier Boy. I went by Lil Soldier, then I went by Soldier, and it's SOUL hyphen as in dash in the phone number for the kids today that don't know that hyphen is the word for dash. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
hyphen HY
Soldier, as in my soul, is in Jah Rastafari's hands. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of West Indians in my family, so I always give thanks on a spiritual scale. You feel me?
Well,
and
too,
then that
the Gullah Geechee influence too. Like that's how it's said in Charleston.
right.
You know what I mean?
So that-
Soldier.
That yeah, and everybody called me that, right? And people still call me Soldier, right? And then that and musically that transitioned to OSB, right? And by that time, Soldier Boy was out, and Soldier Slim, rest in peace, Soldier Slim, had passed away. Which is that was why I didn't name myself Soldier. My homeboys out of Moncks Corner, salute to Moncks Corner, South Carolina. That's where Charlemagne the God is from. But that's where my brother is from. My brother Dub Slim. Big
I always
salute.
be shouting out Charlemagne too, man.
Big but big salute to my brother Dub Slim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We ain't,
for
I mean,
sure.
like I'm saying Charlemagne for notoriety because
that's
people when they think of when the world thinks of Moncks Corner, South Carolina, Charlemagne does not tell you where he's from. He is quick to tell you where he is from.
That's what
not
I've always
just
liked about
not
it.
just that he's from South Carolina, but I'm from a town called Moncks Corner, South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's where he's from.
Yeah, most people say Charleston.
I'm from the city of Charleston. Literally, I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. Downtown to be exact. You see what I'm saying? Where everybody come, where all the people from Ohio come. You Ohio motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does everybody from Ohio come to South Carolina?
Bro, I thought about this. So, I think it's because I went to Ohio a couple times. Like, not to cut you off.
Right.
But it's a straight fucking shot. I think that's the only why. I think, like,
Hey,
people
listen.
get in the car in Ohio, and they're like, this place is so bad. I'm going to drive as far as I can. And there's
I've been to Ohio. I've been to Youngstown, Ohio. I've been to Cleveland, Ohio. I've been to Dayton, Ohio. Like literally.
Yeah.
From October. From October of last year to like December. I drove through Ohio. Well, let's just say I drove to like 16 different states. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah, but if you drove
But it
to
always
Ohio,
took me back to Ohio.
in Ohio
Because that's
to
where the
South
job
Carolina,
was. That's where it was based at. No,
it's
Ohio.
like one interstate. It's like I think it's like
I'm gonna say
is it I-20?
I'm gonna say it like this.
95? No,
I can't
95 in New York.
I can't tell you that because I flew into Ohio.
I think it is 77. I think 77. Like when you go to Charlotte,
I flew into
I
Ohio.
think that shit goes all the way to Ohio.
And I flew out of Ohio.
Oh yeah, see,
Right?
you right.
But I've been in Ohio, like in Ohio.
Yeah. I went to Cleveland.
Ohio is nothing but mountains.
Yeah, a lot of it. I mean,
A lot of it is
Cleveland City.
A lot of
for
it
sure,
is
but-
a lot of it is my like when you like okay Youngstown for instance, Cleveland as well, Akron, shit like that. Certain areas in these areas, certain streets and roads when you're going into like literally you can be going into a ghetto, bro, and the roads are so twisty and turny, and then you'll hit a sharp turn and make a sharp right or left, and then there's a mountain wall right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a sign that say "Watch for falling rocks." That's nothing like Charleston. Like the houses are like up on super hills. Like the houses are Victorian style, right?
Oh yeah.
And that and even in Philadelphia, in Philly, right? The houses are Victorian style. That's what reminds me of Charleston.
Yeah.
The material conditions just reminds me of Ghetto USA.
Yeah.
Nothing about any other state reminds me of Charleston.
No.
If the houses are built the same, then I can say, okay, yeah, this kind of looks like Charleston.
Oh, dude, how many times you been in your like car driving somewhere for work? I know me. And you're just driving somewhere for work in Charleston, which should be like the shittiest ride of your week or your day.
Right.
Like, I'm at work, I'm fucking driving to some house or something to do for work.
Right.
And you just like drive over a bridge and see the fucking marsh with the fucking sweet grass and all
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
here.
And you're like,
That's here all the time.
we live in a beautiful place.
That-
I
that-
say
that-
that like
that's-
weekly. Like me and my my partner, man, we fucking
So-
riding to the job. I'm like, yo, we live in a beautiful place. He's like, yeah, I know. You know what
So-
I mean? Like, that shit's crazy.
So, back to the intro. The OSB. I'm the original man now. I'm the original man because everybody says I look like T.I. Whether I'm having a low haircut Caesar or I'm rocking a bald head or when I had my dreads and I look like T.I. with dreads. I look like T.I. with a bald head. I look like T.I. with a low Caesar haircut. No matter whatever the case may be, I don't want to sit
ain't
here.
nothing you can do,
Yeah,
bro.
like
You
I
have
don't
to change
like
your face.
and
Yeah,
I was born in 82. I don't know if this man was born in 81 or 80 or 83. I don't know if I'm older or younger than him. That part doesn't matter. But I don't want to come out on record and say he's done this or done that or blah 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 and blocked me in any way. But I can say that there are a lot of fashion trends that I tried to do to separate myself from him. Mm-hmm. And it always seemed like I put it on Wednesday and he would put it on the following Tuesday.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah.
And I can't say that he personally did anything, but when there's a machine behind you, you have a stylist, you have a tour manager, you have a this, a that, the third, the fifth, 17th, the 28th, and the 35th power of things that you can't do out of your own pocket. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
what if they cloned you or him at birth, or y'all are twins, like lost at birth? And that's why, like,
or
you look alike,
or
and you like,
or we are from the same bloodline.
possibly. That's the most possible. I'm going crazy conspiracy theory.
Or we are from the same bloodline of Irishmen that impregnated our family, and we just don't know that we're related. My great grandma and great granddad, Isidore Sullivan, who was an indentured servant from Ireland, who married a Blackfoot Indian woman, and they both were over 6'4" tall. Have pictures of them in my phone. They had over 11 children, and those children had over 11 children.
Yeah. They was
You see what I'm
back in
saying?
the day,
Like when my dad
Talk to a
died.
grandmother, she like, I got 10
Yeah,
brothers and sisters and shit.
like rest in peace, my father, right?
Oh, R.I.P. man.
Leon Thomas, aka Mubarak Al Muad, who when I was born he was transitioning off of death row. He's one.
Couldn't imagine being on death row. Not
Me
keep
neither.
Going, keep going.
Me
That's
neither.
like-
Me neither.
That's otherworldly.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he's one of 5 children, but his mom is one of 11. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, ain't no telling when he passed away a few years ago, man. For some reason, it's like the universe just was like, let me show you what your family looks like, and I realized through Facebook, I have over 300 cousins. You know what I'm saying? From the 11 family members that were created in my forefathers and mothers. You know what I'm saying? On my dad's side of the family. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? on my mom's side of the family, with her mom and dad, all of their family are on this side, right? Like they're not in the Greenville area. They're on the Charleston, Mount Pleasant side, right? So like if you're a Bellinger or you're a Gibbs, we're related.
Yeah.
If you're a Sullivan, we're related. If you're a Thomas, we're related. You see what I'm saying?
That's awesome. Cause me, there's like no like I've like on Facebook or I don't social media, Twitter, all those things. Like I've linked with other Whitledges, but they're like there's maybe 5 that I know that I mean I have a big family, like a nucleus of a big family, 20 to like probably 100 people that I know that I'm related to, but then it's like but just like my direct lineage with the like my last name lineage, it's very few because we're Irish too, you know what I mean? And they the clan of the White Ledges or something, like, because in Ireland it was like split up into clans.
I have no clue what it was like in Ireland, bro.
Well,
like,
I'm talking historically. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, back in the day,
I didn't do no history, and that's my fault.
The Irish and Scottish and stuff, they were broken up into like clans, and like it'd be like if it was, what'd you say, Sullivan or something? You know what I mean? It'd be like the bluff of the Sullivans or something. You know what I mean? Like that.
Okay, got you.
You lived on the Sullivan Bluff.
The Sullivan Bluff, right?
And then
whatever this family was, if that was your last name, that's where you lived at. So everybody had their section, territory, right?
And like my my group was the White Ledges, and then whenever they immigrated to America, it got turned into Whitledge. You know what I mean? That was the last name was Whitledge because it used to be Michael, son of Uhtred, the dang of the house of the White Ledges or something. You know what I mean? Like that was like your, even though it was like real more basic, but that's how they, you know what I mean? Like it would be like me, be like,
on a
yo,
Muslim level,
Jeff, this brother of Dub Slim. The originator of this, da 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 da. Like that's how I gotta introduce him because like you gonna be like, oh, we about to get active if you don't give me something. You know what I mean?
So on a excuse me. So my dad found Islam in prison.
So that's where like the name comes from. That
the Ishmael.
Yeah.
And last name Al
that's
Mule,
cool.
right?
You answer the question, then I don't have to ask the question because I would be like,
okay,
because I'm like when you told me your dad's name earlier, I thought like it like triggered me to be like, and honestly I thought into it because you was like, he was in prison, so I was like, well maybe he's not from somewhere else because I was gonna be like, well where's your dad from? Because I'm like, if he's got the Muslim
so I'm gonna tell you, I'm
I'm
gonna tell you that, right?
I like that.
My point, and I apologize for cutting you off.
No, hell no.
My point
it's your pod, not mine, bro. It's your night.
My point for interjecting was, in Islam, everything that the short term to say what they say in Ireland, right? Like, so if you want to name yourself, like if your dad's name was Michael Joseph Whitledge, right? You is opposed to that long ass statement, house of this and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
In Islam, it would be Ibn Michael Joseph Whitledge. Ibn means son of. You see what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah.
Son of Michael Joseph Whitledge, right? So, my brother's name. God, I'm giving these people government information. So, but my brother
already got it.
My brother's name is Ibn Mubarak al-Mud, which means son of Mubarak al-Mud. He changed his name to that. That wasn't his birth name.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's the reason I interjected to say that, right? And but at the end of the day, man, it's just like we all come from dark history,
Yeah, yeah.
and I mean that on all levels,
Me too.
right?
I mean,
I mean that on,
I get what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? Like
100%. I felt it.
I mean that on levels of humanity and hue, and I mean that levels on mentality thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's not what we it's more it's a lot to do with where we came from, but it's more so of what we do with the information
Yeah.
that we have.
Well, I
of
mean,
where
it's
we
like
came
too,
from.
like
You know?
I like what you said before about like we all come from a dark history.
We
Like,
do.
and I think we're the problem is that we are kind of tribal or whatever, like group think mentality. You know what I mean? Because like we do all come from a dark humanity, a dark history, and it's not like it's not sectioned off like you think, because we are all the same. We are all one in the very end. You know what I mean? When it gets down to the brass tacks of it, like we're a certain species, and we're all like all of our histories go back to violence and
Right.
hurting each other, and like and it still continues today. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's like a so like there's this documentary about chimps and stuff, and like they hunt monkeys. You know what I mean? Like groups of chimps hunt monkeys, and to like me, like as another human, you know what I mean? Like it's like I don't know. It feels like chimps and monkeys would be like in the same subspecies. Like why are y'all like killing like this one? The
Okay,
chimps
but
are
look,
killing
look,
these
look, check
monkeys
it out.
and
But check
eating
it out
them and
though.
all this shit.
But check it out. Chimps, monkeys, apes,
Right.
gorillas. Then you got those little small ass monkeys. You got so many different kind of monkeys,
Oh,
right?
yeah, it's ridiculous.
You have two species when it comes to upright human beings. You have humanity, and then you have mankind. If you read the
Say that
Bible,
again.
you have humanity, and then you have mankind.
Right.
I'll say it one more time. You
Thank
have
you.
humanity, and then you have mankind. A kind of man who's kind of human and kind of disconnected from the reality of humanity. All right? So, you have 90 species of hippopotamus. A lot of people don't even know that the pig is a part of the hippopotamus family.
I believe it. Looks like a big ass pig.
It is. It's literally what it is.
Looks like a big ass pig.
The pig is a part of the hippopotamus family.
Yeah.
There are only two species of upright thinking, activating, tasting, smelling, seeing, creating life, destroying life, talking human type of beings, and that's me and you.
100%.
You are my cousin. You come from my brother that trekked up into a very part of the world that got drastically cold and showed them a level of God that they had never experienced.
Right.
They experienced a level of God that was wrathful, vengeful, mean, persecutive. And everything that they ate, they had to kill or it would kill them. Before they got to that level, that level of God debased them from what they had already experienced. The caveman was made the caveman through the Ice Age. because he got trapped in the Ice Age. The caveman looked just like the darkest man that you probably could find in history. The Chinese man come from the darkest man that had the slanted eyes in the highest parts of Africa that were closest to Asia. That's just what that is. Anybody that is European, Irish, Italian, Russian is Asian.
Mm-hmm.
And they got caught in an ice age. And they're a descendant of a deeply melanated person that got caught in an ice age and was debased to a savage because of the material conditions that the ice age brought apart.
Oh, yeah.
It is safe to say that in these things, cannibalism happened. Not saying that it probably wasn't happening in certain levels of antiquity, because there's nothing new under the sun, right?
No, that's
So,
what I mean. You're 100% right, because that's the point that you're making, is like cannibalism, like with could be, I guess, because like I was talking about the documentary with
my point is that we are universally connected.
Yes.
Whether you are human or mankind, because the Bible tells you that there are two creations. The Bible tells you that God made man and woman in the image of himself. Male and female made he them. And then a couple of verses later, God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into him the breath of life. These are two different creations. Humanity and mankind. And everybody was connected to the universe, because as above, so below. Everything reproduces, eats, dies, lives, everything. We are all connected to the same. So cousin, brother, or whatever, we still are one thread. That's my point.
Yeah. Well, and that's how you
I
ever
have
seen
to I've been holding this shit for 10 minutes. I have to pee so bad.
Right, let's get us a piss break. Go
we
ahead,
gotta
brother.
pause.
You got it.
Okay. And this bathroom break has been brought to you by Water Drops. I swear to God, this is the reason I gotta pee.
Fresh up off the piss break.
Hey, listen,
dog.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you,
break.
if I wouldn't have put the cranberry apple shit in here, I probably wouldn't have had to pee. If I would just drank my shit straight.
You should have known better. Some
Hey, Nas! Hey, Nas!
Don't go Jason Waterfalls.
I swear to God,
just went out there
do
Jason
not.
Waterfalls.
I went out there Jason Waterfalls hard, bro.
He sure did. Can I get a...
Somebody tell L.A. Reid write this verse for me right quick.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, one time for your mind, man. I gotta say, salute Mason Jar Music. It's one of the dopest hip hop bands, rock bands, hip hop bands. I've never seen them do cover music, so I can't call them a cover band. I think I would insult them calling them a cover band.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot, because I don't like covers, bro.
But I gotta say, no, you gotta salute covers, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I do love covers. I love them, but for me, you know what I mean? I love going to a spot.
Hold on.
Cover band.
Salute MJM.
100%.
I love them.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna let you get back to that, to why you hate cover bands. But I love Mason Jar Music, man. I love the synchronicity of everything. Dude. Like y'all are really in sync when y'all get on stage. And you can tell that y'all practice a lot. And I kick myself in the ass a lot for not being able to make any of y'all practices. And I kick myself in the ass because there were times that I knew I could make it, and I allowed other bullshit to get in the way, and I say that on camera.
Well, bro, I'll spit some game right now.
But y'all are inspirational, bro. Like y'all go hard, y'all work hard, y'all grind hard. You can tell when you hear the lyrics and the music, you can relate to them. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't. It's like you can tell that y'all have been through it.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can tell that the story is real. Whether it's a love song or it's a struggle song or it's a, you ain't, tired of you doing whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Or I gotta keep moving. Like you can, whatever it is, even if you give us a little country in it or you put a little R&B in it or you put a little twang on it, you can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? The funnest moment I had with y'all was shooting that motherfucking video where everybody was mudding. That was one of the funnest moments I had. So salute y'all, man. For real. Two hands.
That,
2 hands.
Well, I mean, you would probably give people the same game, but I'll say this, just speaking from the spot of being with a band, and the difference is like, because I've been on both sides of no band, just rapping, all that, but rapping wise, what I didn't know until I started getting with a band and doing the shit, it's like with the band, we get together once a week and practice. So I wish I would have done that when I was just rapping, because the band is dope. But
so you never practiced as a hip hop artist by yourself?
100%.
Okay.
But to the level that we did with the band, no.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like practicing as a rapper is like I stand in my house and look in the mirror, or
that's but that was you were supposed to do. Well, see, you were the band, and most importantly, let's just be real.
But I'm saying, if you have don't make it because you have a band.
Okay,
that's the game I'm trying to give you. It's like,
okay.
Just because you don't have a band, like,
take it that serious regardless.
Get like once or twice a fucking week.
Go
over your whole set in front of your fucking cats, in front of your brother, in front of your friends. Just
you want to know a secret?
Hey, we're having a fucking concert right now.
You making me feel bad. You making me feel bad right now.
I'm sorry, but that's
what me feel bad.
I didn't know that either until I had a band, and then like we literally show up every fucking Tuesday, and for 2 hours we're fucking putting on a concert.
Putting it in front of each other.
Yeah, got people come through and like do that as a rap artist.
Right.
Be like, yo, call 5 of your homies. Be like, come through. We're having a concert in my fucking backyard.
I'm gonna tell you why you making me feel bad. And
sorry.
And salute.
I ain't trying to do that.
Hey, and salute to my second mom and my auntie / mama.
Mama. What's first initial?
My mama and my alma. No, Miss Vicky and Miss Lisa.
All right.
I'm gonna just say it out loud like that, right? Like they know exactly what.
Who's the auntie?
Miss Lisa.
Auntie Lisa.
No, she the alma. Auntie and the mama.
Oh,
Miss Vicky is my second mom.
I'm a Vicky.
Mama Vicky and Alma Lisa.
Lisa.
But no, listen. They used to always tell us, you gotta practice and perform like you performing in Wembley Stadium.
Absolutely,
Madison
bro.
Square Garden.
The band taught me that shit. That's what you're spot on.
SoFi Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma just talk sellout performances right quick. All right. I'm a wrestling fan. Over the last 3-4 years, WWE has been doing WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday nights as opposed to Sunday nights. Okay, well, this year in California at the SoFi Stadium, 2 nights back to back, they sold out SoFi Stadium. Okay? Sold out. SoFi Stadium.
Nah.
One more time. Hey, nah.
Don't go Jason Waterfalls.
Y'all can Google this shit, but I think SoFi Stadium holds about 76 or 78,000 people. Whew. They put 81,000 people in there back to back.
God bless them. Congratulations.
Back to back. Not to mention the people that subscribe to the Peacock Network and pay for no ads so they can watch that shit all the way through. Right? So you go from $4.99 to $9.99. Then you're talking about the people in the building that are buying the merchandise. Mm. Then you're talking about the people that are home that are watching this shit that are buying merchandise. Mm. Title belts sell from $200 to $500, bro.
Yeah.
T-shirts.
And you're not even mentioned yet the alcohol that all the dads bought.
Nigga, we're not even talking about the dads that are buying all of this fucking expensive Coliseum beer.
Yeah.
Right? Because beer is like $6,800 a cup.
Hey, you're like, hey, watch the boys. And
I'm exaggerating.
You're like, I'm going to grab 4 beers.
I swear I'm exaggerating right now, but I feel like you're paying $6,800 a cup. Whenever
like
you go to
it feels like
a game. You can go to a game, a wrestling event. You can go to a Beyonce concert, and beer is $6,800 a cup.
It feels like
okay.
It,
and Beyonce, and the event. That's just for the Coliseum, bro.
Yeah, we just went to the Coliseum for a fucking comedy show, and there was 3 of us that went. 3 homeboys went to watch the fucking comedy show,
right?
And I bought a round. It was like $40-something for 3 beers.
3 beers, bro.
3 beers, and
$40.
And then like I was like, all right, man, we only getting 3 rounds tonight,
but you know what? But you want to know something?
You buy one, I buy one.
But you want to know something? You want to know something? I don't have a problem paying $40 for 3 beers in a Coliseum because I promise you. You ever been to Miami?
Oh yeah,
Have you ever been to Will Call across the street from the Miami Heat Stadium?
Yeah.
Have you ever drank Hennessy?
No, I mean, but I had
Hennessy.
Patron.
No, I
had Patron.
Hennessy.
Yeah.
Hennessy at Will Call Bar is $20 a shot. $20 a shot.
Yeah.
We live in South Carolina, bro.
Yeah, ain't nothing $20.
Hennessy is $7 a shot here, bro.
And you still like $7.
I'm not even like
it for the 5.
No. Listen, no cap. I go in the liquor store and buy those mini bottles of Henny, just to have my and those are $8 after tax. Okay, so I'm not cheap. I'm just saying that $40 for 3 beers is a walk in the park.
yeah, 100%.
It's a walk in the park, bro.
Like you said, I wasn't tripping on it. It was just it was just, I ain't tripping on it. I already knew that coming in. Honestly, it was respectable. When I thought I was coming in, I was like, yo, it's going to be like 12 to 15 a beer, but it ended up only being like 9 plus tip.
There you go.
So, wasn't too bad, but it's still shitty, though. So, you got any projects coming up? Because I know, like, we've just been... I love this fucking podcast. I hope y'all like this comment.
Oh, shit, I mean,
this content. I've been... Hold on one second. I know that usually we're very structured, but I've been liking this vibe, man. We just been... I mean, I told him before we even started when he got here, because we go way back, man, and every time we get together, we just fucking chop it up. We have a good time. So I was like, man, right before the camera started rolling, I was like, bro, I'm not interviewing you, because... how am I going to? We gonna chop it up like we normally do. So, but I do want to get in some key points. So, what you got coming up, bro? What kind of projects you got coming up? What they looking like for the future? How can they find you? Like, give them the rundown, bro. Like you can only do.
I've been having so much fun on this fucking podcast. I damn near forget I did music.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've been talking.
I don't really rap no more, man.
We already built the pyramids upside down.
Yeah, like I don't.
Jason was chasing waterfalls.
Oh my god! Hey, Nas. I don't really rap no more, man. I feel like Mr. Taylor, them boy. Like I don't really rap.
Yeah,
like, I make music, but I ain't put nothing out yet. If you've been if you don't know me, it's the Original Man. That's the name.
Original Man.
The O. Okay.
Soldier.
You can go on YouTube. You can check out the old part of the plan. You can check out the old Act a Fool. Um, you can check out the old Conflict and my latest project that's about to be released. Oh man, I am so tired. It has been such a day. Okay.
That part of the plan video was fucking nasty.
I'm about to have a website
that
built.
shit was hard.
I'm about to have my website built by Mariana Bertinu out of Italy. Salute to Blue Rhymes Entertainment.
Shotty out.
Blue Rhymes, baby. I love them.
Hey, Nas.
Hey, Nas, like Blue. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell journalists like this. Step your journalism up. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're doing write-ups on artists, indie artists, step your journalism up. If you're looking for journalism tips and you ain't finished school, you might want to holler at them boy over there at Blue Rhymes Entertainment.
Yeah.
Some of the best articles I've ever had written in my whole career. And they do write-ups for pennies on the dollar. I tell you no lie. But I'm going to have them build my website and create my store. But my new project is coming out before the end of this year. I was actually scheduled to... I set a goal in my mind of like August to put out Power of the Tongue. I have not shied away from the month of August. I just haven't picked a date. But the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to give everybody some game. I don't care how long you've been rapping. It really don't make no sense to drop an album through these distribution websites. I'm going to drop my album online, but the distribution platforms are going to get singles. So fuck with me or don't fuck with me. I'm going to market and invest in me and not be stupid, but go for broke on myself, regardless as to who or who doesn't support, right? Because at the end of the day, like it or not, Rick Ross said it best. You know, rappers and record labels watch artists like myself and Mason Jar Music. They watch us all the time. And all of you young artists out there that are really, really bubbling and popping, they're watching y'all too. And you know what they're also paying attention to? Like Rick Ross said, they're watching of the fact that you might have 180 followers, like people actually following you, right? But you'll put up a live video or a reel or whatever and you only get one like. You got a live video going on and only 2 people are watching you, but you have 180 people following you, and we're not saying that 178 people are hating on you, but a good vast majority of those people don't like, comment, or share because they talk about you behind your back and they don't want to like, comment, or share and be considered as flawed because they like to see you in a comfortable zone where you're not ahead of them. They comment about the stagnation and the moves you have not made, and they share the information that they think is conducive to you staying beneath them. So like, comment, and share to them means something totally different than it means to the advancement of your career. They only want to like when you're lower than them and comment about what you're not doing and share your downfalls if you so happen to share it with them. So I urge everybody to
Well, hold on, because I think like I like what you're saying. I feel like it's like
dropping that game, baby.
Dog, drop that game. Stay in your bag. You know what I mean?
Stay in your bag, definitely.
Cause I feel like you already answered this question, but I definitely want to ask it before we get off. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to. I always like to ask, but you're one of them people that I definitely want to hear the answer to. Is like 10 years ago, what would you tell yourself as an artist? The do's and don'ts, like, or pick a do or pick a don't. But you know what I mean? Because you and I, we got a long history. Like, we actually had the same manager 15,
Right.
20 years ago. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
And
right,
like,
right.
and so we know, I know you know what not to do. I know you know what to do, but at the same time, like, you could do all the right things and not get where you want to go.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you should start doing the wrong things. You know what I mean? Like, like, you should still stay authentic.
That's the dichotomy that
Right.
a lot of people have.
Yeah.
They get caught
when
up.
they do the right thing too many times and that shit don't work, they're like,
Fuck
fuck
it,
it, I'm
I'ma
gonna
just
do the
do
wrong
this.
thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or if you're doing the wrong thing and it's working, you're just like, I'm gonna keep doing the wrong thing, and like, nah. Like, always do the right thing.
Right.
Even if you do the
So,
wrong
like-
thing in between.
so,
and
like-
yeah,
so, like,
go
the-
ahead.
so, like,
But
the-
the question is, 15 years ago, what would you tell the original man?
So the definition of integrity is to do the right thing when nobody's looking. That's integrity.
Yeah. Nobody has integrity.
When nobody's looking.
But that's my definition.
you
That's the
still-
Webster. My brother called me
still
Webster.
do the right thing.
When nobody's
That's
looking.
that's when you
When
like,
nobody's
nobody's
looking.
looking.
Yeah.
And
Not
you
even
know
Jason
when
Waterfalls.
when you know you can get away with it, and you still do the right thing. That's integrity.
Yeah, that's growth.
So
Honestly, because you're not born that way.
no, you're not.
That's what people don't understand either. I think is like you're born.
So the question is,
you're born to take that shit.
Tell me
Like,
the question one more time.
What would you tell yourself?
What would I tell myself
15 years ago?
15 years ago?
As an artist.
As
not just as a man, as a human,
as an
not
artist.
being deep like that.
As an artist.
Just as an artist, like
Okay.
what? Don't go to the open mics, or don't do it, or do this, or do that. You know what I mean? Like, what is it?
What I would tell myself 15 years ago is stay out of trouble. Sit your dumb ass down. And shut the fuck up. Period.
Those are three
Learn
great
when to
points.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I talked myself out of some shit. I troubled my way out of some shit.
You are.
I was always in some shit. Like me, what I would tell myself, sit the fuck down.
Yeah,
Sit down.
that's great advice.
Sit down.
Great advice.
And once I was in the shit, sit down. Shut up. Take your time. Eat it. Get out. Handle your business. Because coming out and handle your business, shutting up and sitting down would have gotten you way further than crying.
Oh, that's great advice because
That's facts.
Dog, that's such
facts.
great advice.
I was a
because-
kid, bro. I cried so much when that judge banged that gavel and gave me that time. I cried so hard and looking and like.
Well, but wait. This is even different. Like on the
30
music tip.
But what I'm
Like,
saying is,
you're
all
one-
of this was music.
Yeah, but you're one guy. So like,
See, if I would have took my time, if I would have did my time, and not made the phone call I made, and been so gun ho, and listened to the guy on the other end of the phone, I still feel today, South Carolina would have had the magnifying glass that's missing.
we are missing it. But to reiterate your point about the like, cause you're one guy and we're like, so you're one guy and you could be like, yo, you could tell yourself, shut the fuck up. I'm one guy. So I'd be like, yo, shut the fuck up. But the problem was when I was in this group with 5-6 rappers, like we're like, and you've been in that position too. I'm not going, and anybody else in this position too. It's like, that's the hard thing about being about 5 or 6 people or whatever. Like you got a large group and like, you might feel like, I need to shut the fuck up and sit down. And that is the right thing to do. But then there's 5 other motherfuckers and you gotta like, they're not they're standing up and speaking the fuck up, and you're like, yo, you gotta sit down, shut the fuck up. You gotta sit
And
down,
they're not
shut the fuck up.
listening.
And they're not listening. So like, it's hard like to do the right thing.
So I had to learn that. See, by the time I realized, like, the me that I would be talking to would be the solo me.
Yeah.
That would be that was the solo artist me. The group artist me didn't understand the ins and outs of group work because the solo me was trying to come out. And my brothers saw that. And they were older than me and they saw that, okay, this little nigga really wants to do. And when they walked away from it, I never went anywhere. Still right there. So, like, it's just at the end of the day, for the group members,
it's hard.
It's rough. At the end of the day, everybody is going to.
What would be?
Everybody's going to end up having. Everybody is going to end up having an individual vision. The group vision, unless you are dealing with dedicated people, the group vision is going to turn to an individual vision. And the individual vision is going to happen because individual life is happening. And there are people that are more significant than your group members that are saying things to you that make tangible sense because the music seems so far away.
Right.
You dig? But the vision can never be lost. You should never lose, and you should always see the vision in the smallest victories.
I said that.
See, the
like
smallest
the
smallest victories hold
the steps, bro.
The smallest victories hold the mold and mission statement of the vision that you have for yourself.
Yeah.
The
When you build a house,
victories,
you lay a foundation, and it's
when
nothing.
the foundation
It doesn't look pretty.
Once the foundation is laid, Tunes
it's like
my man
Tunes
Tunes is having a house built right now. Every day that he has some free time away from his job, he is at the fucking ground zero of these people building his house. He's filming the guy outside cutting the wood and doing the vinyl siding. He's inside getting the guy doing the mudding on the sheetrock. He's downstairs getting the plumbing. He's getting the guy doing the sod. He's showing you the process, right?
Yeah.
He's showing you the process.
Yeah. It takes.
But he's also showing you what?
To build.
But what is he showing you? But what also is he showing you? He's showing you the end result of his vision.
Yeah.
He's showing you.
Yeah.
I stayed with it.
That's the best.
You gotta stay with it,
with the
even
whole thing.
when the people around you are projecting their fears on you.
Yeah.
I had to learn this.
That's a bar.
There are so many people around me that are there are people around me whose opinions and thought processes I hold in very high regard. But I'm like, there are people that are telling me, yo, you should rap like this, and you should sound like this, and this is where the wave is at. And there are a couple of times that I allowed their advice to change where I was at lyrically.
It's hard not to do that. It's hard not to do that.
Now, when I did that, I got great responses from the public. But from the people that could make something happen and sign a check, they were looking for the me that they had already met.
Yeah, they're looking for something different.
And I'm looking dead into the camera when I say this, right? I'm looking dead into the camera when I say this because I am a hip-hop baby. I'm not a trap rapper. You understand? I'm not a Young Jeezy rapper. I'm not a Gucci Man rapper. I'm not a Fredo Bang rapper, but I can rap like every one of them niggas and no cap. I respect and salute all of them, but I promise you, I will rapidy rap every last one of them niggas up under the table.
Hey.
Like Lil Durk he respects it, but he doesn't really like rappers. The song Durk has with J. Cole is the reason he's going to Nigeria now to perform.
Yeah.
Durk been out for how long?
Cold world.
It's because of Cole that he's able to tap into Nigeria because them people love Cole.
Yeah.
Now,
Definitely.
He's grateful for the verse, but my point is not saying that these rappers can't rap. My point is saying that I know who I am as an MC. And the hip hop artists that I grew up listening to, and some of the ones that today's generations listen to me and tell me, yo, we like what you're doing on our level, but that shit you do, that's that shit that you do.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, stay you.
Oh,
don't conform, because there is
be authentic.
Even the people that say that they don't really care for lyricism, they're listening.
Yeah, they're at
Durk
least listening.
proved to me by saying it out of his own mouth. He said, yo, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, I got a Jay-Z, I got to listen to them 5-6 times to understand what they're saying.
And all you heard was they listened 5 or 6 times.
He's listening 5 or 6 times.
So, yeah.
He's going to do it.
Yeah.
He's going to do it. You know why? Because his daddy listened to Jay. And he loved his daddy.
Yeah. But not just that. Like, other shit's mindless. Like, everybody likes to use their mind. So,
rapidy rap.
I'm going to give you 10 words.
10?
Yep. And it ain't about music. It can be about music. It be whatever 10 words you want. But 10 words you would tell the world if you could tell the world. If the whole fucking world, all 7.5, 8.3 billion
8.6 billion, whatever the fuck.
Billion people in the
10
world
words.
right now are tuned in. You could do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. But 10 words max what they are. What are they?
Oh man, let me see.
You can have it, man.
I'm taking it.
Hey, nah.
I know,
Don't go Jason Walk. They don't have to be impactful words. I'm just saying, like, how would you like to sign off? You could
How
be
would I like to sign off?
What's Too Short's favorite word?
Okay, bitch.
Yeah.
That's one.
There it is. That's one. I got her. What it is, ho?
My what's up?
That's
I would say it like this though.
Yeah, I'm just fucking
Stay
around with 10 words. Just if you had a
originality.
Moment. Thank you.
Fasting. 2 words. Love yourself. 3 words. Believe in you.
Ooh, believe in yourself. We always say that on this pod, boy. Believe in yourself.
7 words. If you not confident, why you try? We going way past 10 words now.
Yeah. We on like 14, 15.
We on 14, 15.
But y'all get the point,
Y'all
man.
get the
I
point.
think every day when you wake
Stay
up...
down.
Stay down.
But stay
Whenever
up.
you wake up, man, give yourself, like...
Give thanks.
Yeah, give thanks.
Give thanks every day.
Think of 10 words that inspire you to get through the damn day.
Hey, my big
You know
homie,
what I mean?
my big homie told me when he go out every day, his goal is to meet 10 new people.
Dog,
That
see?
are
10 words,
in 10
people, 10 grateful things you're grateful for. All right.
Like
think of 10 words.
Keep it 10, baby. 10 toes down.
Yeah. See, we 10
We 10.
It's my 10 of them.
It's my 10 of them.
It's my 10 of
And I'm
them.
looking straight at the mic when I talk that ish.
Yeah.
But listen, man, I love y'all. Everybody
We love
just tuning
everybody,
in.
man. Just
Everybody
the
just
old
tuning in.
Water boy, as I always say, think harder, work smarter. If you want it to grow, just add water. It's the Water Pod. It's the original,
Water drops,
man.
baby.
And we about to put down on the water drop.
Yeah.
Let's go.